Hello and welcome to Ask the Beauty Advisor's very first live Q&A event. This is your host, Deanna, who's a little nervous about doing this live, so please bear with me as I get used to doing a live show. I'm here today to answer any of your health and beauty questions. I did invite about 50 people in today, so I think I see about 20 of you in the chat room. So let's give it a few more minutes before I start so that everyone has time to join. Before I get started with the Q&A, I would like to thank you for all your support of the podcast and being loyal customers of my skincare. Today, I have invited the top 50 most engaged and loyal customers to this live test session. Yep, this is a test session. We're going to see if I can actually do a live show. I have to do something here that I'm not very good at. I have to multitask. Yep, I have to speak and watch the chat room at the same time. If this goes well and you enjoy being part of a live show, we will definitely do more events like this. Get your questions ready and type them in the chat. Please type the questions in capital letters so that I can easily see your questions. All right, so now I see about 30 people. Great. I see about 30 people have joined. One more thing before I get started here. At the end of the show, I'm going to do a drawing and give away 3 prizes to some lucky winners. The first is a deluxe skincare set of 7 full-size skincare products from Blackbox Cosmetics, and the other 2 winners will be getting my brand new hyaluronic facial serum. Now I'm seeing about 35 people who have joined, so let's go ahead and get started with the first question. I think I saw Mary's question first, so I'm going to start with Mary's question. And Mary is saying that she has heard that steam facials are not good for your skin, that the steam can damage your skin and cause broken capillaries. She wants to know my feelings about that. She wants to know if I do steam facials in my business or if I would recommend people having steamed facials. My answer to that is yes. Yes, I do them in my business, and yes, I would recommend a steam facial. But I would like to add to that exposing your skin to any extreme temperature for a length of time can cause broken capillaries. However, a light mist of warm, moist steam coming from a facial steamer will not hurt your skin, provided that it's done right. Now, if you are going somewhere with a skincare professional, has the steamer up close to your face and is blasting your face with hot steam, well then, yeah, you might have a problem. I have worked under steam for most of my career. You can go to my Facebook page, you can go to my blog, you can see pictures of me. My skin is not damaged. I also have had loyal clients who have been coming to me for years. None of them have facial damage or broken capillaries from the steam. But when I do a steam facial, I keep the steamer a fair distance from the client's face. I point the steamer slightly above the face so that the skin is only receiving a light, warm mist of steam. The client is not feeling a blast of hot steam. The client is only feeling a light, warm mist coming down over their skin. I have had clients come to me that are suffering from broken capillaries, coming from like sun damage, or I've even had people who live in extremely cold climates where there's a wind factor, and they are also suffering from broken capillaries. Just recently, I gave a consultation to a young lady who suddenly was getting little red veins on her face and neck and even on her hands. Well, it turns out she'd been working in a grocery store where they had her stocking the refrigerator and the freezer. The cold was causing the problem. The cold temperature was causing the problem. Fortunately, she hadn't been working there too long, so she didn't suffer any permanent damage. I've also suggested to my clients when they can't get in to get a facial that they can detox their own skin at home by boiling a pot of hot water and herbs. I instruct them to take the pot off the stove and keep their face far enough away from the pot that they're only getting a light steam. I've also suggested that after they steam their face, that they can run an ice cube very quickly, keyword being quickly, over their face after the steam. I tell my clients, do not do this facial treatment at home more than every 6 weeks. I make sure they fully understand the consequences of overdoing this procedure. I do the same thing with my acne clients. Sometimes people who suffer from acne get these hard, swollen, painful cysts underneath their skin. I tell them they can relieve some of the swelling and the pain by using an ice pack. I caution them to only leave the ice on that area at 10-second intervals. I make sure they're fully aware of the consequences of overdoing the ice procedure. So yes, Mary, I do believe in steam facials. I don't believe in subjecting your skin to any extreme temperatures for a length of time. So I hope that answers that question. Okay, so now Carrie in the chat room is asking, what is the purpose of getting a steam facial besides detoxing the skin? Is there any other purpose? Why do facialists use steam? Well, Carrie, facialists use steam not only to detox the skin, but also steam will soften the skin up. It'll make the skin more pliable so that you can easily do extractions without damaging the skin. Also, I've noticed when the skin is softer and more pliable, it'll accept the cosmetic skincare or the skincare into it a little bit more readily, so you can actually get the ingredients deeper into the skin, and the skin will benefit a lot more from the facial skincare. I've also noticed that the steam sometimes will relax people. When they're getting a steam, they can lay under the steam and it kind of relaxes people. So I like a steam facial myself. If I go somewhere and they're not using steam, I feel like something's missing in the facial. Okay, Marianne is asking, are there alternatives to using steam? She says, what if somebody doesn't like steam or want the steam? Do you have alternatives? And my answer to that is yes, I do have an alternative that I use. I've had a couple of clients over the years tell me that they don't like steam. They feel suffocated by the steam. They don't want steam. So I think a good facialist always has a good alternative. Joanna says that she's been told by a top, well-known skincare professional that you should never clean your makeup brushes, that dirty makeup brushes will not cause breakouts, and that if you do wash your makeup brushes, they will fall apart. This is a strange question. Seriously, someone actually told you not to clean your makeup brushes. I just don't believe that. I mean, I'm sorry. I believe you. Yes, I believe it happened. I can't believe somebody would tell you that. I'm really floored by this question, or I'm really floored that some licensed skincare, they can't be a licensed skincare professional, because licensed skincare professionals study sanitation. Skincare professionals, makeup artists, and manicurists by law have to clean their tools, brushes, and even nail files after using them on every client and before they can use them on the next client. So I'm not sure why a professional would be advising people not to clean their makeup brushes. And besides that, a good makeup brushes will not fall apart by lightly shampooing them once a week, or even by sanitizing them with a spray cleanser and then wiping them on a towel. Makeup artists are cleaning their brushes all the time, and even house painters or oil paint artists are constantly cleaning their brushes, and their brushes don't fall apart. Good makeup brushes won't fall apart. Now, On the other hand, if you're throwing your makeup brushes into a pan of soapy water and letting them soak for hours at a time, yeah, they might get waterlogged and start falling apart. The glue might loosen up and they might fall apart. And I'm thinking maybe that's what the professional meant, is not to soak your brushes for a long time in a pan of water or something. But washing your brushes once a week with a gentle, mild shampoo will not hurt your makeup brushes, provided that you're buying halfway decent makeup brushes. Now, as far as dirty makeup brushes not causing breakouts, I know from personal experience that if you don't clean your makeup brushes, you will get little breakouts or irritations. When I forget and don't clean my makeup brushes for a few weeks, I start getting little irritation, bumpy red patches on my skin. Like the impurities start to irritate my skin. And as soon as I clean my makeup brushes, it goes away. So I know it's coming from the unclean makeup brushes. Here's the thing about makeup brushes. Makeup brushes are like little dust magnets. They're engineered to pick up makeup and then deposit the makeup onto your face, right? But your brushes also pick up the oils from your skin, the oils from your moisturizer, and even the oils that can be in your foundation or your makeup itself. Now, as we all know, oils are sticky. They attract dust and impurities. And what you're actually doing when you don't wash your makeup brushes is the next time you use them, you're actually depositing dust and impurities back onto your skin. Impurities can cause irritations. Irritations cause breakouts. For example, one of the major differences between an over-the-counter skincare product and a professional product is the fact that a professional product is usually formulated with what they call pharmaceutical-grade ingredients. This means that the ingredients have been extra purified. When somebody switches from an over-the-counter skincare to a professional skincare, the first thing they'll notice is that their skin looks less irritated, less blotchy. It looks more smooth and even and calm. And this, of course, is due to the fact that there's less impurities, less irritants in the skincare product itself. I see Janice in the chat room is saying that she knows this from essential oils. In essential oils, there's what they call medical grade essential oils, and those essential oils have been filtered an extra time to get rid of the impurities. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Janice. So the bottom line here is clean your makeup brushes. Buy good ones. They're not going to fall apart. Megan in the chat room is saying, is it Megan or Megan? Megan. Okay. Megan in the chat room is saying that she heard somewhere that by applying lavender oil to your skin, you're actually breaking down that lavender oil can actually break down the collagen in your skin. I have to be honest with you. I am not an expert on essential oils. I've always used in my practice, I've always been working with people who have skin irritations and skin problems and acne. So we never really used anything that was fragrant or any kind of herbal stuff. We used mostly medical skincare. So I'm not really an expert on essential oils, but what I do know about essential oils is that you should never apply them directly to your skin because they can cause irritations. Irritations cause inflammation. Inflammation can break down collagen. I also know that essential oils, some types of essential oils can cause hyperpigmentation or skin discolorations. You never really want to apply a pure essential oil directly to your skin without diluting it in a carrier oil. But I don't believe that if you were using a well-formulated moisturizer that had a little lavender or rose oil in it, that it would seriously be breaking down your collagen. As long as the product isn't irritating your skin, I don't see how it would be breaking down your collagen. But to give you a good answer, I'd probably have to do a little more research on that. I do know several cases for sure that I know personally, people that have had chemical burns. One person in a lab spilled a chemical onto herself. The lab immediately poured essential oil of lavender over the burn, which kept her from scarring. I know someone else who suffered a terrible chemical burn on their hand. They were told that they would probably scar and their hand might even be disfigured. They went through a process called essential oil therapy. Today, their hand is perfect. There's no scarring. There's no disfigurement. Their hand is absolutely perfect. So it's really hard to believe that something that can regenerate the skin tissue like that would actually break down the collagen. But like everything else, too much of a good thing can cause problems. And if something is irritating the skin for a long period of time, then yeah, I believe that it could break down the collagen in your skin. The chat room is going wild. All the great comments. Yeah, thank you for being so engaged. I'm going to move ahead and go ahead and do the raffle now because we're running out of time and I want to be sure that we give out the prizes. So I am going to start the raffle. Now, you're asking me, how am I going to do the raffle? Well, what I did was I stuck all your names into a paper bag. It's very crude here. And I'm just going to shake up the bag and pick out a name. So let's do that now. I'm going to start first by drawing the two names that are going to receive the hyaluronic facial serum. Our new hyaluronic facial serum is amazing. It draws moisture to the skin. Scientists have now learned that every time your skin loses moisture, your skin cells fall asleep and they stop reproducing. What hyaluronic acid does, or the hyaluronic facial serum does, is it draws moisture into the skin and keeps the skin hydrated longer. Therefore, your skin will look plumper, fuller, and more well-nourished. All right, so I'm going to shake up the bag here. All right, so the first winner of the hyaluronic facial serum is Sandra. Her last name starts with R. Sandra R. Are you here? Good. You won the hyaluronic facial serum. Good for you. You're welcome. Enjoy it. All right, ready for the next name? Shake up the bag here. Our next winner is Kathy J. Kathy J, are you here? You won a hyaluronic facial serum. You're very welcome, Kathy. Enjoy the serum. All right. Are you ready for the big winner? The big winner is going to receive a restoration kit from Blackbox Cosmetics, one of our affiliates. This kit contains 7 full-size anti-aging products. The Blackbox Cosmetics are all natural, no preservatives. They're fabulous products. So who's going to be the big winner today? Let me pull out the name. The winner of the Blackbox Cosmetic Restoration Kit is Sherry G. Sherry, you're the big winner. Are you here? Excellent. Congratulations, Sherry. Oh, I'm seeing all kinds of happy faces, 1,000 happy faces. You're very welcome. Enjoy, Sherry. I'm going to have to close out the show now, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Did all of you enjoy the live show today? Yes. Lots of yeses in the chat room. Judy saying it was so much fun. Thank you, Judy. We are definitely going to be doing more live events since you all enjoyed it so much. I'm going to close out the show. The winners, please stay on because I need to get your name and address so I can send your prizes to you. Everybody else, have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.